Okay, welcome everybody. It looks like things are freezing here in the background, so let's see how we go. And hopefully now it decides it's going to play in the green room. Hopefully you have had a lovely week, and welcome to Wednesday night. For those that haven't met me before, I am Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. We've got some people coming in. Say hi in the comments. Let me know that you are watching. Just some quick housekeeping rules before we do jump in. If you are watching from any other channel, Barn, or any other page, Barn mytimetv.live, please do jump over here. As I said, mytimetv.live, so I can actually see your comments in the background. And my mum is here saying hi as well. Hey, mum. And we have the lovely Tiffany here saying hi. And I will get back to reading your comments in a moment. And Christine is here saying hi as well. Welcome, everybody. So please do help me spread the love. Invite your friends and family to join in, because you never know who's going to get a message or when they may be able to take something away from one of these shows that may help them on their whether it's their pathway of grief, healing, whatever it is. You never know what spirit can have in store. They seem to take over at times. So do help me spread the love. Invite your friends and family to join in. They can catch the replay. If you are watching the replay, please do hashtag replay and let me know that you are watching the replay. When I come back, I do look at the comments. Quite often when I have gone through and looked at the comments, you will see I've put a heart on your conversation or your comment in that way. So I do welcome everybody, and I will get around to answering questions very shortly. I do ask people to keep their questions directly to the point, so I can try to get through to more of you rather than just a general reading in that way. Okay. And tonight I'm going to use my oracle cards as well. So my Inner Soul Guidance oracle cards that myself and my beautiful friend and co-author Deb have put together and had published. So we are very happy to say that they are moving somewhere within Australia at the moment on their way to Adelaide. So it won't be long now. I'm looking forward to packaging all these pre-orders up and having them put in the mail. So it's going to be like Christmas when the pallets arrive in the next few days, or I'm going to say within a week. I'm going to play it safe. So I can't wait to get all the decks of cards out to everybody that has done the pre-order. We have Natalia here. Hi, honey. Nita is here. And Edna is here as well. Wanda's here. Hey, honey. I know you've ordered some cards. Can't wait for you to see them as well. Taylor is here. Nita's telling me she has shared and liked. Victoria is here. Good to see you too, honey. I will read the rest of your comments shortly. And Wanda says she can't wait to get the new cards. Yeah, they are going to be good. I'm really wrapped with the way they've come up, and it's actually been more than what we've expected. So it's been great. So all right. So just before I do jump in, just something that Spirit is bringing to my mind at the moment, and I know a lot of people have been feeling this energy shift lately that we have been going through for a while now. Now, I think we've had something like about 9 weeks that we have been at a retrograde, and we are just about to move back into a retrograde. So the energy is certainly changing, and people are finding should be starting to feel a little bit more in direction type of thing, having a bit more focus and starting to feel like they're getting their passion back, their drive to do stuff. So let me know how you've been feeling in the comments. Have you been feeling this? Excuse me, I scoffed a pizza for tea tonight and it's decided to come back at me. Literally just finished before coming online. So you will have to excuse me when I catch my breath. Hey, Shannon. How you going, honey? My friend lost her grandfather today. My heart goes out to your friend. I'm just wondering whether there's any messages for her or any messages from loved one of mine. I will just quickly touch on that one, honey. Quite often when spirit does like passes like today, spirit can take a little bit just to find their feet, find the energy to be able to communicate. My feeling is with that, honey, and this is something you may want to pass on to your beautiful friend, is that I do feel that her grandfather passed peacefully without pain. Okay. I got a very loving energy around him as well. All right. So, Sue, hey, honey. I'd love a card. Yep, we'll certainly get to the cards very shortly, hun. Tash is also here, so I just want to say hello to everybody. A big welcome. Also, let me know if you're new to the page, because I have noticed there has been some new names coming up just recently as well. Now, I do want to touch on this, and hopefully I don't jinx it. If you do get an inbox, like a message, somebody tagging you and asking you to inbox them or DM them or connect with them, friend them in my posts, please don't click on it, because they are scammers. And I've been doing some research this week, because they are quite often copying my page photos and stuff and putting them onto another page and asking people to follow it in that way. It's not just happening to me, it's happening to a lot of people that are doing lives constantly. But through making some phone calls and having conversations with different people, or right people that know more about how Facebook work and are in touch with people on a higher level of Facebook marketing and stuff like that. Whoops, I just touched something and my screen has gone really small. I have discovered that they aren't actually people that are doing it. They are people behind computers that have computer programs in place to generate this stuff. So they target a page, those messages will come up instantly. Something else that has come to more to my focus is they are sending out invitations for you to join a membership or become an admin of one of my members' pages. Okay. And then when you click on it, it says it usually uses the word register. When you click on it, then they want you to give credit card details. Please do not give out credit details. And if you are going to purchase a workshop of mine or register for one of my memberships, they usually are ran through my website, okay, leannewinston.com. If you're unsure, please do reach out and ask me, is this legit? And I will let you know whether it is or isn't, okay? So please do keep that in mind, all right? Redha, sorry, honey, if I have said your name wrong. Hi. And we have the lovely Roz here as well, watching and monitoring as well. Thank you, Roz. So that's it for me in the way of housekeeping. What have I missed? I feel like there's something I've missed. I was talking about the universal energy and the fact that we've got planets coming into retrograde. So take note of how different you're starting to feel, how things are starting to move a little bit. Some of you may be finding that your intuition is opening up more. The messages are becoming clearer or more prominent to you in that way. Take note of that stuff as it comes up. We all have intuition. We are all born with it. Some of us have chosen to lock it out, shut it down, or go in a different pathway, or you might have a lot going on in your life that you're not actually seeing the signs from spirit. So please do take note of that stuff when it comes up for you, what it is you're feeling. I always say acknowledge what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know. Okay, because in a short way, that is basically how spirit will communicate with you as well. If you want to learn more about this, I've got online courses that you can do by going to leannewinston.com, or if you want to learn in person, I do have in-class workshop running this weekend, the 1st and 2nd of May in North Adelaide, where you can come and spend the time with a whole heap of beautiful souls. Just let me put my website up there and be able to learn more about your intuition. Okay. Helps if probably I've just had my nails done, so it's like getting used to having all the same length again as well. So excellent. All right. Did that not work? Okay. Oops. Type it again. Just bear with me for 1 sec. Okay. Call up date show. There we go. So there is my website along the bottom. All right, so let's jump back in. We haven't got any members join us just as yet, but if you do want to become a member, the address is above me, leannewinston.com/become/a/member. Now you can join as a yearly member, or you can take the monthly option and join as a month by month payment sort of scheme for the 12 months. You are not locked into a contract or anything like that, so there's always the option to opt out of those monthly membership in that sense. If when you join, you get to come up online like Wednesday nights, I normally have some members that will join me and I will read for you, and there's a lot of other things there that you can access to, like meditations, blogs, sales, discounts. Now, I think on one of the courses I've got going at the moment, the members save $100. So it's more than, well, it's nearly as much as what their membership is for the year as well. Tash, your comment caught my attention. I have fear on being on the live. Other than that, I would. Oh, good, honey. You can always just take advantage of other things. You don't necessarily have to come up here on the lives. I quite often keep an eye in the comments, my members to make their comments, and they will get first option as well. So as I said, I am using my Inner Soul Oracle cards tonight. If you'd like to ask a question, I'm certainly happy to start answering them. Let's go back as far as I can in the scroll. The first one is Tiffany, and she says, let me just move my camera so I can see everybody's message without seeing too much of the printer and stuff behind me. Hey, Leanne, how are you? I've shared the love. May I please have a card, or is there any messages for me? Beautiful, from your brother. You certainly can have a card, honey. I actually feel that your brother lets you know that he is around you with music. Okay, so I don't know if you hear music or music comes up that reminds you of him at times. I get he is very much with you. Okay. The card that I have pulled is the Gemello. Okay. By being seen, enjoy life. There's no need to hide in the shadows. So whether you're finding that you're blending in lately or you're camouflaging yourself, I just get the reference to there is the need to step more to the forefront. Be heard, be seen in that sense, okay? And I feel like you need to speak up a little bit too, honey, with things. So whether there's things that you're biting your tongue with at the moment, I just get the reference to the need to speak up. All right, so wishing you all the very best. Nita, honey, can I pull you a card, please? Okay. Nita, grandmother figure around you. I get an older lady, and I feel like I'm on mum's side of the family with this. So would I be right in saying grandmother on mum's side of the family is passed? I feel like she's a smaller, like body-wise, she was quite a smaller sort of person in that sense. I get a beautiful, loving energy around her. I also get the path card that comes out for you, and I get focus on what you're working towards, honey, with this. Keep your eye on that bigger prize, because I get the reference to you are on the right pathway. It's just a matter of keep focusing and keep moving forward. The card says the path is not always easy. Believe in your journey. Okay, so been feeling tested a bit lately in that sense. Okay, so wonder we said hello to Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Thank you, honey. She has tagged a few people. When you actually tag them, guys, what we need to do is put the @ symbol in front of their name. So for Kylie, you would put at the shift and the number 2, and then type Kylie and then her last name, because what happens is that then tags them, because if they're not a follower of the page mytimetv.live, they're not going to see it. Okay, hon, but thank you so much for trying. Can I pull you a card, honey, please, if that's okay? I'm sure you don't mind. Okay, the card that has come through for you, oops, I've got 2 cards there. You get a surprise card, honey. The first card that has come through is the tree. The tree is very much about reconnection. Look at where you're putting your roots down. Stay grounded, connect with Mother Earth, and have that clearer picture of where you're going. The card actually says reconnect with Mother Earth. Grounding brings balance. Take time out to restore your energy. And the second card that came is the Scorpion. Okay, so the Scorpion says your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. So who around you is being a little bit sensitive at the moment, honey? Because I feel like somebody's reacting to your words or overreacting in that way. Okay, so they're the 2 cards that have come up for you. The tree helps if I got them in the right order. The tree, very much about grounding, look at new opportunities, and the Scorpio, just be careful of people overreacting, the bite, the sting of your words being taken the wrong way. Okay, I don't feel like you're saying things wrongly. I just feel there's somebody being a little bit precious around you with that at the moment. Okay, all right. Edna, honey, you're next up. Let's do you. Okay, I get to look at paperwork with you, honey. The house is what has come up for you. Find your own space. There you will feel comfortable and safe. All right. So take time, have your own space, your own time to process stuff as well. But what would the paperwork be for you? What is the paperwork that you need to look at? All right. Next we have Taylor saying hi. Hey, honey. Nita is saying she has liked and shared. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. Victoria, so good to see you, Leanne. Would love a card for guidance. I'm feeling incredibly lost and overwhelmed. I will do that for you, honey, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but it doesn't sort of surprise me with what has been going on in the universe. This energy is now starting to shift, so in the next couple of days, we should start to feel a difference, feel more settled, have a bit more direction, know where we are heading in that way, okay? The Stork is the card that has come up for you. Now, the Stork says it's time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. Unexpected news is coming. Now, my feeling is that news is positive news, honey, in that sense that is coming through, and which is perfect timing also for what is going on in the universal energy, because people are starting to be pushed more into their spiritual alignment. They are going to start noticing their attention. Things are opening up, trusting more within themselves, trusting in the universe as well. Okay, so wishing you all the very best there. Shannon says, hey, Leanne. Oh, yes, I did yours, honey. Let me pull a card, though, for you just really quickly. The card that has come through, now I just shuffled them, is the Stork card, honey. So look at your intuition, look at your spiritual alignment as well. There's new things coming. Be ready for it, is the feeling I get with you, honey. It's be ready. Don't block things, all right? Natalia, hey honey, how you going? Could I have a reading on my future? What is to come? Certainly, honey. All right, let's pull a card for you. The broom. It's time to clear out old stuff, honey. The broom says clear out the clutter, make way to receive your blessings. And there's actually 2 cards there with that. So I get the reference to it is very much about moving out the old, the past, the letting go, get rid of the clutter and make room for the new that is coming in, and the dolphins have come through. Have fun, enjoy life, let go of the things that have weighed you down. So that's the clutter Now it's about you and focusing on you and letting that inner child come out and play. Have fun, enjoy life. The card says be playful, have fun, find your inner child. Okay, so all the best with that. Now, I have noticed Nicole has jumped into the green room. So, Nicole, if you're there, hun, we can bring you up and say hello. Is she there? I can see her. Whoa. Okay, we might just wait until I can actually see Nicole on the screen. She may be busy and listening in the background. So, oh, Edna, I'm very sorry to hear that, honey. Maybe do I bring a comment up? Yes. I'm very sorry to hear that, honey. I would suggest, have you got some friends or family, somebody that you can reach out to? Maybe if you need to, call one of the hotlines, Beyond Blue or something like that. If you're still there, hun, could you put the phone number for that in the comments for me? But please know, honey, that you are not alone and there are people that care and love about you. Let me know how you're going, hun. All right. Okay, my heart goes out to you. Christina, the past few weeks have been crazy with sad emotions. Yeah, and I think, and Edna, this could be a little bit of what you're feeling as well at the moment, honey, too, because there has been some crazy energy going on. We've been going through some major shifts, and this last 12 months has been just really incredible with the universal energy on its own. So we've been tested in ways that we haven't been tested before, okay? We are trying to find where we fit a new energy and lift into that higher vibration energy as well. So it doesn't surprise me that the last probably 6 to 8 weeks that people have been feeling flat, exhausted, emotional, just giving up in that sense on a lot of things. I know there was weeks, Easter weekend, I felt like I was dragging my butt through that weekend as well, and I'd had enough of the energy and sick and tired of it. So we all do it, we all feel it, we all go through it. It's how we pick ourselves up and we move forward in that sense. Okay, and if anybody is struggling, please do reach out to people for help. April is been a really, really hard month, and it is just about over, thank God, come Saturday, 1st of May, and we are feeling this change of energy coming in already. All right, I can see Nicole's back, so let's bring her up and say hello. We'll drop you up into we're going to have another one of, oh no, here we come. Oops. She ducked off on me. Hey, hon, how you going? Let me unmute you. There we go. Excellent. I can hear you now. How are you?
Good. How are you?
That's good. I'm good. Thank you. You look a bit more energized and lighter energy this week.
Yes. Sorry. That was really quick. I wasn't expecting that.
I went to bring you up before and I thought, no, I can see your wall. I can't see you there. I'll wait.
Sorry, I was doing ice cream.
That's all good. I think you might have been in the background listening. So how's your week been? Things settled down a bit?
Yeah. So yesterday was a really tough day at work after the moon. I don't know what happened yesterday.
I think that's a monthly thing though, isn't it? When we get the full moon. Well, it's a super moon as well, so everybody's so heightened.
Oh, I had that many people ringing, complaints after complaint after complaint. But today was great.
Yeah. All settled down, they're all quiet.
No, I just feel everything sort of, really good. And I took Dad out for lunch on Monday.
Oh, he would have loved that. That would have been lovely.
Yeah, so I never thought I'd ever see that day.
Yeah.
Taking him out. So he hasn't been out for 10 weeks. So we took him out for lunch and.
Oh, that's special. Yeah. And he enjoyed himself?
Yeah, he mentioned it today. He said, we need to do this more often, even if it's just taking him for a drive, for a coffee or.
That's it. It's just relaxing. It's no expectations. It's not like you've got to organise things or make sure things are in place. It's about the two of you coming together.
Sorry, I need to shut this door. Hang on.
That's okay.
Sorry, the dog came in.
Oh, good. Mine's usually sitting at the door whinging at me, but I think she must have got let in. No, she's out there asleep on her bed. She'll come in shortly. But yeah, no, I get the reference to it is very much about having your time where you can just be father and daughter and not, the carer or the organizer type of thing. So,
I've been listening to you, and it was good advice, to do that.
Yeah, that's it. And I think the more you can do that, the more you're going to appreciate that having that time with him when that day does come, sort of thing.
Taking photos and
yeah, it is. And I encourage people to do that as much as possible. Make new memories, spend time with loved ones, because you just don't know what can happen, sort of thing.
And as my husband keeps on saying, because I'm like, oh, he's getting better, and he goes, look, love, he's looking better, but there's no cure.
No.
So that might yeah, so, at the end of the day, I keep on thinking, he's getting, better. He won't die, but
yeah.
just got to be realistic and.
Oh, exactly. If you can have more good days than better days, all for it.
What is that? Like an angel, or what is that?
I think it's you. Have you got downlights above you?
I do, but I always have them on.
Yeah, it's just catching the mirror sort of thing, but it doesn't matter how you're moving. It's not moving them, so we'll go with that. We'll go with angels. Oops, you seem to be frozen there, hun, so I don't know if that's my end or it's your end. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can hear me, honey, because I can't hear you now. As it has finished. Just hopefully Nicole's thing might reboot in a second. But thank you, Ros. There is the number for Lifeline. So I think it was Ada there. Whoops, she's dropped out completely. Honey, if you need the number or anybody does, Ros, I really appreciate your help in looking that up. So please do reach out for help. Okay. So we might, Nicole, if you're still watching, hun, I might just pull your card as well. I'm pleased to hear that you've had some lovely days with your dad, and here's to more to come. I am sure of that. Okay. The dream catcher, honey, is, whoops, she's coming back in. Let's see. Okay, we'll just bring her back up and see if that works now. Beautiful. There we go.
Oh, internet. See, it was either angels or what was going on.
Well, you still got it. And there's another one there as well now. Like on your mouth. Yeah, it's on your mouth. We'll go with that.
We'll eat it. That's weird, isn't it?
Chasing around the screen.
Look.
It is. That certainly wasn't there before you dropped out. That's a new one. And I love the fact that it's just sitting right there. Angel kisses. We'll go with that. How's that sound? Does it feel good?
It does. And I've been feeling great all day. So whatever's happening is good.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Well, I pulled your card while it went down, and the card that came up was the dream catcher. So very much about plan new goals, make time to follow your dreams. So whether it's, based around doing stuff with dad or things that you want to do together, but focus on the dreams is the reasoning I get with that sort of thing. I think
good.
A lot of the hard stuff's behind you. My feeling is things are just going to keep settling down. In general, across, with everything going on, Dad's always going to have his rocky road, like his ups and his downs. Take the good days while you can is the reference I get there. Okay.
That's why is it there? That's funny. Now, my job, as you know, since I went from, I'm loving it at the moment. I don't know. I just get that excited.
Yeah, to go to work and stuff.
I just want to just get bigger and better, and I put lots of pressure on myself, but I love a challenge.
Oh, you're meant for that job, hun. That job was yours right from the moment it came up, sort of thing. So my feeling is you will expand in that. All right, take on more of a role, sort of thing. So it's your year to shine. It's just, with everything you've been through the last 12, 18 months, it has been full on. It's now your time. she's having fun with the spot.
I know.
I love it.
That is really funny. I know. No, look, I'm feeling good today. So
yeah, that's good. Keep that energy going. And that's the thing, we can hold on to this energy. So how you're feeling today, tomorrow, if you wake up and you're feeling a little bit under pressure or whatnot, go back into today's energy and feel that and transfer it, sort of thing. So I practice that with my knees. I've got a really bad knee and I've got a knee that's okay. So I take the feeling of what my left knee sits at and I transfer that feeling into my right knee and let go of the pain and sort of get my knee feeling the same as the other one, sort of thing. Some days it's easier to do than others, but it's amazing what we can actually do with the mindset.
I just feel like I've had that many bad days.
Yeah. That's the thing. And that's the thing. We sit in a energy for a long period of time and we forget how to change it because that's all we know. It's the same as like, somebody's very much a rapid thinker and always under pressure. Is in a work situation, they go on holidays, they don't know how to stop the mind. They don't know how to come out of that because we're training our mind to think that way. And when we put those thoughts in that we need to be in that mindset, we're telling our mind it's okay to be that way and that's what it's going to do, sort of thing. So give yourself permission to feel happy, be happy, and then remember that feeling of today and transfer it into tomorrow.
Can I ask a question though? See, now I'm going unhappy again. So as you're aware about my husband, so last week he said we didn't talk about it, we've just been so busy with school holidays. See, Nana.
Yeah, the days again. I got it
too. So is he going to be, look, he's got, cancer, as we've said, but is he going to be okay? I know he's going to be okay, but I feel bad that I'm not thinking about it all the time. I think he is.
Right. Trust that, because my feeling is he will be okay. I kind of feel like he's had to go through this to pull him up. So whether it's about looking at doing things differently or a different overview of things, I just get this is the time that he's been like pulled up, literally, in that sense, stopped in his tracks type of thing. We go, hey, it's time to make change. Let's change this around, sort of thing. So I do honestly feel that things are going to be okay. It's just going to be a little bit of a process is the reference I get. So whether it's just about the treatment sort of going, but I do feel it's going to be successful. He'll get that all clear in that way. So
what a bloody couple of months for me, I tell you.
I know. What a year it's been for you.
I know.
Really, it started early in the year, hasn't it? And it's just sort of snowballed from there.
And then with this new job, everyone's like, how have you, continued to work and learn, because it's a big job that I do. Yeah. And it sort of helped me get through.
Yeah, it's giving you something to focus on outside of the home for 5 minutes type of thing. So, and that's the thing, to be able to step out of that energy and be able to switch off, because a lot of people can't do that sort of thing. So to me, the job has been a godsend in that side of it for you. But it's also given you that power, that push that you can do that and show you how strong you actually are.
Amazing.
Yes, of course you are.
Superwoman.
That's it. But my feeling is if you didn't have that job with what you've been through this last few months, you probably would have fallen in a heap with all the pressure, because it would have been overload all the time, where you've been able to step out of that energy and step into that work mind and stay into that a lot of the time that you're there. So, finding that balance, you're incredible. You need to give yourself a pat on the back.
Well, I haven't cried for about 6 weeks, but yeah. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. And I always say if the emotions are building, let them out. Don't hold on to it.
I know,
sort of
but
thing.
It was pretty full on there for a while. So.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Give it, come the end of the year and you look back at how far you've come, it'll be like, how do you even put words to what you've been through? It's incredible.
So forgetting things all the time and that's just stress, isn't it?
That's stress. Yeah, exactly. And don't forget you've been so stuck in that heightened mode of go, go, go. And now that you've eventually been able to hand over some of the reins to do with dad's stuff to your sister, that's taking a little bit of pressure off. So your mind's still in that pattern of going. So I'm not getting anything to be worried about when it comes to the forgetfulness and stuff like that. Hey, I'm forgetful lately too.
Yeah, no, but I've always been forgetful, but just a lot lately. And then I go to talk, and my husband goes, "You've just told me that 2 seconds ago."
It sounds like my husband. I'm like, but yeah, I've got so much going on through my head. And
I'm like, did I tell you that? But I can't remember if I told you, if I told such and such, if I told that person. I did say it, just to know who to.
Exactly. And sometimes I go, well, did I have a conversation out loud, or was that something I thought, shit, I must tell him when I see him, sort of thing.
Or should I say it? Because maybe I've already said it, and then it's going to think I'm going mental.
Yeah. You've got to love it, don't you? That's it. All right, honey. Well, I wish you all the best. Stay in that high vibe energy, and I'm sure it will only get better from here.
Thank you for everything. You've helped me a lot in the last couple of months. So.
Oh, it's my pleasure, honey. Anytime I can help, I'm here. So, all right. Well, you have a good night and have a good day tomorrow at work.
All right. Thank you. See you.
You're welcome. See you, hon. Bye. All right, now I've lost my mouse. There he is. All right, and that's the thing that we all need to remember at times is we do react to pressure and energy in different ways and stress and stuff. So we've got to try to remember to nurture ourselves through things and not give ourselves such a hard time as well. So I know that can be pretty full on in that way. All right. Okay. Ross is just letting us know somebody, can't remember who it was before, when I was talking about membership. If you don't want to come up on screen, you can turn your camera off and only have your voice. Sorry, Ross. Thank you for that reminder, because I did forget that you can do that as well. The lovely Sarah is here. Hey, beautiful. Can't wait for my cards to arrive. Google's going to talk to us now.
Here's the top Google result.
What's Google coming up with? Oh, no, he hasn't come up. She hasn't come up with anything. Apparently the top results are fixing payments issue on your support Google. Okay. I've got no idea what that's about. So Sarah was saying, I'm venturing into aromatherapy. Oh, beautiful. With Reiki, I'm stuck as to which brand of oils to use, Young Living, doTERRA, or Revive. I've never heard of the last one, honey. I have heard good things about Young Living, and I have heard good things about doTERRA as well. I want to say trust your gut instincts with that side of it. Okay, I'm more drawn to doTERRA. Now, honey, if you find yourself getting lots and lots of oils, my dad is making wooden boxes that hold oils. So if you want more information on that, when I get some photos, I will certainly share with that. But they're designed to hold like 50, 80 sort of bottles, 100 bottles or something at the same time, okay, and they're detachable. So the card I have pulled for you is Lock and Key. Release your fears, unlock your inner power and your strength, honey. So what stands in your way from making decisions? What stands in your way from trusting your intuition in that side of it? So when it comes to picking, trust. Don't allow the fear to take over, okay? Ross says, can you see the comments from your LW page? Type in the comments over there to move over here. Thanks, Ross. So, yeah, no, I can't see those comments from over there. So if anybody is watching from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page, do jump into mytimetv.live so I can see you over here. Tiffany, you are very welcome. Louisa, hey honey, how you going? Beautiful. Sue is here. Hi, Leanne. Would love a card. Certainly, honey. Let's draw you a card. I just love playing with these, and I love the fact that I can finally shuffle them now because I had to be careful for the photo side of stuff. But I think we're done with that now. The cross, honey, it's very much about you are on the right path. Believe in yourself. Destiny awaits you. So whether you've been feeling like you're at crossroads for a while now, I just get the reference to look at the decisions or the opportunities that come up. You are heading in the right direction. Just trust in that. Okay. Find balance. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Victoria. She has tagged Sarah in there. Tasha's tagged Colleen. Say hi to those if they are watching. Tash was the one just seeing your beautiful energy on your profile picture, honey, that was saying about coming on camera. So you can do voice only. Nita says, thank you so much. You just lift the weight off my shoulders. And yes, it does make sense. As I've been feeling that my path has been hard lately. Many thanks, Leanne. You are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Michelle is saying, evening. Hey, honey. Louisa, certainly, honey, you can have a card for sure. Okay. Whoops. The card that you have, honey, is the breath card. So take that deep breath in, ground yourself at the moment, and release the energy that no longer serves you, what you're holding on to. Okay. The card says, release what no longer serves you, find your inner energy and balance. So when we take that deep breath, what we're doing is we're aligning our energy with the universe, but also grounding ourselves in that time. So just remember to take that deep breath every now and then. Victoria, you are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Sarah, so lovely to see you. May I please receive some guidance? I'm feeling stuck and overwhelmed. Okay, Sarah. All right, let me pull you a card, hun. That one's sticking up. The dream catcher is coming up for you, so plan your goals, honey. I'll start focusing on what it is you want, because my feeling is, reading your comment, feeling stuck and overwhelmed, you're very much somebody that pleases others, is happy, and quite often finds herself trying to make other people happy and not focus on you. This is your time to start dreaming about what you want and putting those dreams into action. Make them become reality. All right. The card says plan new goals, make time to follow your dreams. So it's time to nurture you, time to focus on you. All right. It's time for you to say yes to yourself rather than saying yes to everybody else. Okay. This energy will pass, honey. Beth, can I have a reading? Lovely. Certainly, honey. I'm going to pull you a card. So, spiritual awakening. Trust your own intuition, honey. I get the reference to things are starting to move. The bigger picture is starting to get clearer for you. It's about trusting and surrendering in that and aligning yourself on that spiritual pathway as well. The card says spiritual awakening is your higher vibration. Your higher vibrations rise from within. Your spiritual path is calling you. So look at what is coming up for you at the moment, honey, and trust in that. Okay. I do see we have a scammer there. Please, people, do not answer him. Just report it to Facebook and block it. Okay. Deb says, any guidance, please, and thank you. Thank you is under there. It's coming through. Okay, so honey, I got a couple of cards that just jumped out for you. The first card that comes through is the dagger. The dagger is very much about your strengths, your inner power, and standing in that. The card says courage and protection surround you. Break free from the negative cycles and release the unwanted attachments. And the other card that comes out is the scorpion. So be careful of what you are saying in that heightened energy at the moment that is around you. Be careful of how your words are taken. The card says your words can sting. Watch the tongue and choose your words wisely. So maybe stop and think about how you react to people or situations before taking that action in that way. Okay. And I get things will work out all right. Okay. So Beth, I just did one for you, honey. That's all right. Roz has just found those other numbers for me as well. So I'll just leave those there for a second. Okay, Josephine, psychic gifts are written in your palm lines. I would say so. The menu marks part is the intuition. Okay, that's quite interesting. That's something I didn't not. Well, I know it shows up in your palm, but I didn't know exactly where. So the medium markings in palmistry is the intuition line running from wrist to your pinky finger with the curve towards the palm. Beautiful. So pinky finger running through the middle. Excellent. Thank you for sharing that. That was a bit of knowledge that I didn't know. Palmistry is quite interesting, actually. I have only touched on it. It's not something that has really grabbed my attention, but it is quite interesting in how you can pick up stuff. Like I know children, how many children you've had can come in on the side, your lifeline and different stuff like that. So it is quite intriguing when you get further into it. Jen says, hi, is there anything for my daughter regarding mental health? Now, okay, I actually feel with your daughter's energy, honey, there is a lot going on there as well as the mental health side of stuff. Now, I'm a very big believer also that quite often anxiety and depression can be very much connected to your intuition in that side of things as well. Your intuition can be very much connected with anxiety and depression, with mental health. Now, I'm not saying that is for everybody. Different people, different things come up. But quite often what can happen is in situations where the anxiety is connected to the intuition, Spirit has been trying to get somebody's attention for a very long time, putting the signs, the messages in front of them, and they're either choosing not to see it, hear it, or don't understand it in that sense. And then the Spirit will give them that anxiety to get their attention. Now, with your daughter, I do feel there is a level of intuition with her that is there, and she's not seeing the signs that they're putting in front of her. She gets a lot through her thought process. But at the same time, I feel there's triggers for her. I feel there's patterns around her. So certain things, she'll go through the patterns. She'll be good at a certain level for a while, and then it'll change. And certain things will trigger her in that way. I get she's quite an empath as well, so she will take on other people's feelings and emotions as well. So when she's struggling or feeling a little bit sort of down with her mental health, ask her. Just to ask her a simple question: is this you? Because there is a very fine line between our energy and what is spirit. What is my energy and your energy? So she may be taking on other people's energies and emotions and feelings and pains and not realizing that they aren't hers. I always say ask that question as a yes, no. Ask her for a yes, no answer. Simply straight out, is this you? Is this your feelings, emotions? Yes or no? If she comes back and says no, she needs to acknowledge what it is she's feeling, and she needs to let go of it and send it back out to the universe. And if it is hers, then she needs to go deeper into it. Why am I feeling this way? What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Okay, so I myself, and I pick up on people's emotions and pains and feelings. So I'm in a shopping centre and I'm picking up on people's stuff. I will feel it physically, emotionally, And I will ask myself or ask Spirit, is this mine? And I will always get a yes or a no answer. If it's not, once again, I acknowledge it, I let it go, and I return it to the universe. If it is yes, then I need to go further in and see what it is I'm missing. What haven't I seen? What do I need to see in that way? And I always ask them to give me the clear picture or a message in the way that I can understand it. Okay, so hopefully that's not too confusing. Hopefully that has helped a little bit. I actually think your daughter would be quite interesting to have a discussion with and talk through things with her when it comes to her mental health, honey. So there's always that option if she is open to that. And that would be certainly something I would be happy for you to sit in if she was happy with that. Okay. So that offer is there at any time. Alicia is here as well. Hey, honey. Is there anything for me regarding my mental health? Okay. Honey, you would have caught a lot of what I just said because I feel like that goes for you in a sense. And I get the feeling you are the daughter in that way. So correct me if I am wrong. But look at what's coming up for you, honey. Look at what the triggers are. I actually get dreams, nightmares for you. So whether you find yourself having a lot of unsettling dreams or not able to settle in your sleep and get into that deep sleep, I get look at the energy around you in that way. I'm drawn to putting a piece of selenite under your bed, hun, just to soak up a lot of the unwanted energy, the negative sort of energy. And that is selenite. So if you can find a piece of selenite, I do have bars of selenite here somewhere in the glass cabinet. That's right. And they're like a longer piece, sort of like a bar type thing. You can put under your bed to soak up stuff. I do feel that you can get on top of this mental health side of stuff, honey. Like I said, it'd be very interesting to sit and have a discussion with you if you are interested in doing something along those lines, because my feeling is there are things that have happened in your life and it can also go back into a past life that is triggering it. It's all connected in that way. It's finding out what it is and breaking through that. Okay. I am not a doctor, and I always recommend to people if there's something you're unsure of, please do seek medical attention in that way. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. We have Vanessa says, hi, Leanne, hope you're well. Would love to know anything is coming through for me, please. And thank you. It says, okay, so I'm going to pull you a card, honey. And the card that has come up for you is the Hope card. Have faith. It will happen. So believe in yourself. Look at what it is you're working towards. Allow yourself to dream, all right? Go after what it is you want. And I get the feeling you're going to move forward quite quickly, okay? So wishing you all the very best. I've got Sue in the green room. I'm going to bring her up in a sec. My mama is just letting... I can't remember who it was, sorry, with the Sarah with the oils. The boxes hold 50 and it can stack into 100, 2 boxes stackable on top of each other for 100. All right, let's bring the beautiful Sue up and say hello to her. Hey honey, how you going?
Jumped on. I'm like, I think I can get 10 minutes.
You're a busy lady. How's your week been?
Yeah, not bad. It's mostly the whole fibro flare thing is just been shocking. So that's
interesting. Yeah, it's interesting you say that because the last 2 or 3 days I've been really struggling with my eyesight, and the blurriness is very much my first sign that the fibro is flaring up. So it just seems like the last couple of days, each morning I wake up, it's that the eyes are a little bit worse sort of thing. So I'm waiting for it.
yeah. It just been, you just kind of get to the point you go, okay, whatever it is, move through. Just move through, keep moving.
Yeah, had enough, off you go type of thing. So yeah, no, and I'm wondering if the weather changing, like we've just gone from sort of some reasonable days, but we've had cold days and we're having really cold nights up here in the hills. And then, I think we're going into about 27 or something on the weekend.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help.
This time of the year, if I'm already a little bit more, stretched, this time of the year, it plays up for me.
Yeah. So it's not fun, is it?
No, but,
we just get determined. We keep pushing through it and try our best.
It's like you can't keep a good woman down.
No, that's it. But at the same time, I sort of swore to myself I was always going to give myself that little bit of time. So if it's not a day, it's a couple hours at least every now and then where I nurture me sort of thing. And I'm finding doing my meditations daily is helping as well. Mind you, I do find myself doing them for about an hour a day lately.
That's good.
Yeah, not when you've got times to keep those.
I know, but it probably gives you the vitality and the vibrance and the energy and all of that you need to go and be and do you.
That's it, exactly. It was a bit of a rush this morning because I sat down to do my meditation and thought, 30 minutes, I'll be fine. And as soon as I finished, I looked at the clock, I've got 45 minutes to have breakfast, get showered, get ready, and get out the front door.
Nothing like getting you motivated.
That's it. Relax into it, and then all of a sudden I've got to run.
And do you do guided meditation or silent meditation?
I do silent. So I listen to music, which is mainly sounds of the ocean because I'm just so drawn to the ocean lately. So I'm very much listening to that sort of music playing in my ears. And I make sure I've got headphones in, even if I'm not, like if I'm home on my own sort of thing. It just seems to help with that vibration going through your body. But I've got my own meditation. I talk myself through certain things I do in the meditation and that. So, it's really good. So,
excellent.
Yeah, beautiful. So, do you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
Not really a question. Not really a question. It's more about being guided. Like, what are my, my spirit guide saying?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just put you a card, and I've got the Dream Catcher card come out, putting it on the opposite side where I've got more room on the camera with that. And it's very much plan the new goals, make time to follow your dreams. So I'm very much drawn to start planning ahead. What are you needing to put in plans now for the end of the year? Sort of thing. So to me, I feel like it's more project based in that side of it. So, and I get the reference to it's based around business as well. So business is coming more to the forefront for you lately?
Well, it's starting to flicker again. And May, just, I don't know why, but May seems to be a point where it's the starting point again. That's how it feels.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
May, I just got this feeling May's going to be big for a lot of people. We're going to have a lot of shifts, a lot of people sort of coming out of their shell in May and finding that passion, that drive again, sort of thing. So, and aligning themselves more so. So, big things to come as well. What would be the month of August for you?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Okay, because I get big news in August. Okay. So whether you're planning something in the lead up to July, August sort of time period, I get results are going to happen in August, big things in August. And I get the smile with that. So to me, that feels very positive in that sense. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if that has a contract attached to it. So signing, committing to something.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm up for that.
You have to keep me posted. It's got a very nice feeling to it. So I would say that comes with opportunity as well. So,
and the interesting thing is May is so it's the Greek Easter on the first weekend of May, and that's resurrection. On the Saturday is the Resurrection Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just feel like when you were saying that about May, that came to mind, and just you're talking about the shifts. Yeah. So,
beautiful. Well, happy Easter for this.
Yeah.
Happy Greek Easter for this weekend coming. But no, I just think April has had to test us a lot to actually start to release, let go, and make room for what is to come. So
and with the releasing and the releasing and the letting go, because I kind of do things to release and let go, but what's the best way to go about it?
For me, I look at what doesn't serve me, and I go in and look at that situation, break it down type of thing, and then give gratitude and see myself releasing it back out to the universe, letting it go. You can sort of implement, even with my meditations lately, I do this sending out compassion and love. I then do a section on gratitude, and then I also do a section on forgiveness. So I picture people that I may have an issue with, or people that have had issues with me. And sometimes it can even be my younger self sort of thing. So I see that situation. I see myself giving forgiveness, but also asking for forgiveness, no matter who was right or wrong sort of thing. And just seeing myself put my arms around that situation and hug it, give it love until it fades out sort of thing. So you can sort of do something similar to that. So if you're holding on to something, look at what it is. Look at the bigger picture. Look at what the lessons were in it, and then put love and gratitude into that, and then release it back out to the universe. Because the more love and gratitude and work you do on it, you will find that should just shrink away and disappear, dissolve type of thing. So and that be the release in that way.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
So write stuff down, journal it is a really good way as well, because quite often a lot of people will find when they're writing, they will get into the nitty-gritty stuff that they don't realize has been sitting there sort of thing. So that's a good form of releasing as well. It's taking it from the head, letting it out on the paper. Some people like to see the visual side of stuff as well. So it's just finding a tool that sort of works, because we all work differently.
That's right.
So reflection is a good thing. Every Sunday I will spend time reflecting on the week that has just been, and giving gratitude for everything positive and negative. And I see that as a way of letting go. So doing it weekly, I find it's easier, because you're not doing it every 6 months or when things get too much. It's just a bit by bit sort of thing in that sense.
I like that, because you're also working through things immediately.
That's it. So it's good. Oh, you're very welcome. Even, I guess you could probably do that, even because I kind of, in my meditation, I see what my day is going to be like, my perfect day type of thing. So you can get up in the morning, picture what your day is going to be like, lay it all out, have that clear picture that you're putting out to the universe. But then at night, you could get into the habit of doing the reflection, especially for those that struggle to let go of stuff.
And I think too, because it's been business has gone quieter, which is not a bad thing for my health, but financially you start to focus on that, and that can become a block in itself, can't it?
Oh, definitely. And that's it. And because we are then focusing on, oh my God, we've got these bills coming in, the money's not flowing, that type of energy, we start creating that. We start bringing that energy in. And I'm a very big believer lately, because I've been doing a bit of reading and other workshops and stuff and learning on myself, going deeper into the mind. And what we think, we are telling our mind that's what we want type of thing. So we are asking our mind to provide us, in simple terms, type of thing with that. So if we're sort of thinking on that lower vibration or that negative energy, then we're giving our mind the permission to go ahead and create that and bring that into our lives. So, for me, I've had ups and downs in mine business lately, and I think probably most people have. But in my meditation, I ask Spirit to bring the money in that is needed, the financial flow, the abundance for what is needed. And all of a sudden my diary will pick up. The calendar starts filling, sort of thing. So I just got to get in the habit of asking for more than the basics.
And focus on what we want, not what we're afraid of or what we don't
That's
want.
it. Oh, exactly. And I'm a big believer it's our birthright to have all that stuff. We weren't born into this life to struggle. Sort of thing. It's, how we move past all that. So it's interesting how energy, the mind, all that works together.
So interesting.
That's it. And yourself, when we're in pain, it's harder to keep that positive mindset sort of thing. So the pain sort of can take over. It's finding that balance.
And it's being really careful, because you can slip into a cycle without even realizing it. And it's like stopping it and putting that, that intervention, I guess, and going, okay, I'm going to do it differently. I see what's happening, and then shifting it around.
And I think that's the hardest thing most of the time, is to notice that you have fallen into that cycle and shift that thought. Once you replace it with a positive thing and positive energy, and you stay in that, it's just going to keep growing. In that side of it. So I know for myself, I have moments where I feel, sore, achy, sorry for myself, and I'll give myself an hour or two and then go, right, Leanne, pull yourself out of this. You got to move on, sort of thing. But it's also giving myself that time to feel sorry for myself for 5 minutes, an hour or 2 hours. It's not allowing it to go on for days, which I used to in the past.
Putting a time limit to it.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And then just push the button, off you go again.
Okay, that's enough. Moving along.
Exactly. That's it. You've had enough time, woman. Time to move.
and that's the thing too with fibromyalgia. That's the interesting dichotomy of it, is that, it's you hurt to move, but to stay motionless too long, you become stiff, and it hurts more.
It's a fine line.
And I find that also symbolically it's really interesting, because when we stop in life and we're not moving forward and we're not growing or whatever, we stagnate, and stagnation isn't where creation happens.
No, that's it. Exactly. And it's really weird, isn't it? And I don't know if you've seen it, but Monday I actually did a video for about an hour or so on my Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page, where I talked about my experience with living with pain, and sort of shared some of the tools that I've sort of picked up over the years that have helped me as well. Like I said to people, I'm not trained in medical in any way, but if I can share some of the things that I've learned and incorporated over time, and they can help one person, my job's done.
So,
sorry,
I'll have to look back and see it.
Because you never know, you might have some stuff that you can share with me, or there might be stuff that can help you, sort of thing. But it was interesting actually talking to different people having pain, like through the comments that were coming through. So, but I choose not to be the victim in it, sort of thing. It's I'm in charge. If it doesn't like it, can bugger off. Either way.
It's like, you might hurt, but you're not taking charge of me.
That's it, exactly. Because I know, like for me, when my kids were very young, they missed out on doing a lot of things, because Mum was on the lounge all day in pain and couldn't do anything, or having panic attacks going out and stuff like that. So, they've lived their life with Mum being in pain. So it wasn't until one of the kids that sort of made a comment to me, I thought, my God, I've got to change this, because this is affecting my whole family too, not just me. So, the joys. But beautiful. All right, honey. Well, you have a good rest of the week. Lovely to see you. You're welcome.
Too.
And you take care of yourself, won't you?
I will. You too.
I will.
Thanks.
Thank you. Take care. Catch up soon. Bye. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous energy. And that's the thing, we can choose happens every week with See ya. Oh my God, the mouse wasn't even in the green room. That happens for some reason. Sue and one other person's pictures, their posts will come back in, or their videos, I should say. So love it. I'm sure Spirit is having a laugh with us. As I was saying, we can choose whether we're in physical pain, emotional pain, or you are going through something right now. In that moment, we have the choice to be able to make change. We can either give in to that situation, or we can fight and push through. Know that we're not alone also, and sometimes we just need to reach out and ask for help. Give ourselves the permission to have that help as well, because a lot of the time we just shut down. We're too scared to ask for help, no matter what different situations are in your life in that way. So please, if you do need help or you are struggling, reach out to somebody, whether it's a family member, it's doctors. Get some professional help if needed, but know that you're never alone. You're always loved, and you've always got your loved ones around you as well. Louisa, Sue is amazing. I just want to hug her every time I see her. She's beautiful energy. So I'm sure she has appreciated your comment there as well. All right, I have gone over time. Jen missed being in the green room today. Hope tonight was great. It was. Thank you, Jen. And I did see that you have sent through an email, but I haven't had time to read it yet, and so I will look at that. We've got a few thank yous here as well. You're all very welcome. I'm sorry I haven't got to everybody tonight, but if you would like to order yourself a deck of cards, they will be in the post within the next week for those that have pre-ordered. We are preparing packaging on a Saturday night. So the moment they land, they will be bagged up and off to the post office and in your hot little hands very soon. But if you would like to order your deck, please do go to innersoulguidance.com.au and we will post those out. Now, we will also be myself as a reader. My mum and dad will be there with all the stock, with the crystals and, my God, everything that we have here for sale, as well as Dad with his wooden products as well, his cheese boards, the burnt, the oil boxes, card boxes, all sorts like that available there on sale, as well as the Inner Soul Guidance. Deb will be there selling the cards while I'm reading at the Body, Mind and Psychic Fair on the 29th and the 30th of May. So pop in if you're near Wayville Showgrounds or you're coming along. Come and say hello to the team. They love to catch up with people and have a chat. Give me a wave if I'm reading as you walk past. I will be on stage. I'm not sure the times yet that I am on stage on one day. The other day I will be teaching a workshop as well. Now I'm pretty sure those workshops are free workshops. So if you're there, check out the rosters, the timetables. Come and say hello and jump into the workshop if you're there in time. If not, see me on stage. Otherwise, you can book yourself in for a private reading with me. Roz will also be there on her stall doing her readings as well. That's a lovely Roz Bounty. If she's still here, she may have gone by now. So yeah, do pop in, do say hello because we'd love to see you. What else have I got coming up? 1st and 2nd of May this weekend, 4 spots still left for the beginners level 1 class. That is being held at the O'Connell Inn in Barton Terrace East in North Adelaide, where you can find us doing that. So you'd need to book in through my website, leannewinston.com, along the bottom if you'd like to join in. I am also going to be out at the Barossa Ladies Night in, I think it's July the 24th. I need to check that date. But I do think that tickets have sold out in that show. I will be doing stage work on that show and also doing private readings. As I said, on no private readings, I am booked out for the night for the private one-on-one readings. And I've got a funny feeling tickets have sold out for entry to that event. All right. Well, I want to say a big thank you. Actually, for those, if anybody's watching from the Mount Gambier area and would like a private reading, myself and Roz are booking or looking at dates to book in to come down for a weekend and do private readings. So if you're interested in a reading with myself, inbox me, register your interest. And for those that would like a reading with Roz, the lovely Roz Bounty, please do inbox her and contact or let her know that you're interested, and we will have dates for that very soon. I'm thinking it will be June, maybe mid-June, second week in June, but we will clarify that very shortly. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining in. Don't forget to share the videos, invite your friends and family to join in. And if you have caught the replay, #replay, so I know you've caught the replay. Take care, and everybody have a lovely night. Roz is still here with that, and Mum's letting me know the Regal Park. It's the Comfort in Regal Park in North Adelaide. Beautiful. All right. Take care, everyone. Sweet dreams. Bye for now.